Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Monday, 17th March 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. And this week, in my opinion, is going to be a good week for those patient investors and traders because subsequently, I think things will ease out. But then we have to pass this week, with resilience, with patience, and with hope. And this should do well next few weeks ahead. So I'll start off with a Warren Buffett quote because everybody likes Warren Buffett. He says, "Having money makes you rich, having time makes you wealthy." Basically, patience. So the stock market, he also says, the stock market is designed to transfer money from the active to the patient. So if you observe yesterday's my video where I showed the biggest bull, Samir Arora, has sold off, much part of his portfolio. They are sitting at 21% cash. So even the biggest bull in the market is scared. So this is the time when you need to patiently hold on and not look at these false gurus, as I say. They will say something and they'll do something else. And now I'll show you what this patience means actually in the past. Has it really worked? Before that, we go to what happened last week. Markets gave up 1% as far as the Nifty was concerned. Broader markets underperformed. So it would have been a miserable week for a lot of people. So the only thing which they would have seen in Holi is red color. But I think things are definitely changing. And I will show you why. So IndusInd Bank, Wipro, Infosys, and Tech Mahindra were the top losers. Maybe people like Samir Arora sold, and so everybody else followed him. And Sun Pharma, ICICI Bank, and Kotak Mahindra Bank are the top, where the top Nifty gainers. Now, just let's look carefully at this chart. So now we are here. Everything looks gloomy. This is a weekly chart. So last 3 weeks, market has gone nowhere. People are impatient. People want to cash out. I have seen, I have heard, and I've participated in discussions where people are completely impatient. They're talking of 3-year bear market, 5-year bear market. Shankar Sharma talks of a bull market only starting after 2030. And so you have numbers coming from the big guys who are all talking that there is no future forward. Now, just let's look at what happened just last year. Last year, it was the election season. If people have forgotten that, the markets went nowhere. And then once it stabilized, it went up 20% to create an all-time high. Then let's go to the previous one, 2023. 2023, again, we had this problem of Hindenburg. So people had given up hope. Then the market took off in April, early April, for a 20% rally before it, took a correction in September. So last year was a 20% rally. 23 was a 20% rally. And 22 was a very tricky time. 2022 was a time when the war between war between Russia and Ukraine was at its zenith. Yet from March, mid-March, the Nifty took off by 15%. Though it fell down later because there was huge inflation. Fed was trying to raise interest rates. RBI raised interest rates in May, and the market Nifty bottomed out only in June. However, Bank Nifty bottomed out in March. The FMCG index bottomed out in March, and auto index bottomed out in March. So 3 primary indices bottomed out in early March, even in 2022, when the Nifty actually bottomed out only in June. Then you take off 2021, we were the second stage of the COVID, and from there, till end March, there was a lot of confusion, and then after that, it went up by 28%. So you have 28% in 2021, 15% in 22, 20% in 23, and 20% in 24. So people who wait patiently in March will get the rewards from April onwards. That is why I keep harping that April 15th, wait till April 15th. The reason I'm saying April 15th this time is because Trump's tariffs will come into effect from April 2nd. There is likely to be some confusion, but then I think things will settle down by April 15th. Because by then corporate results would come. RBI would have reduced interest rates. In my opinion, they are expected to reduce by, say, 50 basis points, and things will all be good. So what happened on Friday when we were playing Holi, Dow Jones, US markets really took off. European markets took off. So the week ended on a very good note as far as the US is concerned. Commodities, now oil has moved up a little bit, because what happens is when the money flows, it flows across the board. So gold and silver have, gold actually went up above 3,000 for the first time, and then there is a small action there. Silver continues to be strong. Silver is the next bet, I feel. We hold than gold. So I'm expecting silver from 34 to go to about 44, whereas gold could, in my opinion, go up to 3,500. That is my target for gold and silver. Please note, I'm not a SEBI registered advisor. Please don't take this as investment advice. Now, this is a very interesting interview over the weekend, where US Treasury Scott Bessent has said he's not worried about the markets, calls correction healthy, which is a wonderful thing. But if you're an impatient person, correction means then you're losing money. Scott Bessent is a ex-marketman. He was part of the George Soros team. He knows what he's talking about. Incidentally, he is very pro-India. So I trust his instincts. I've listened to more than 30 hours of his interviews over the last 1 year, and I know what he's talking about. Both Trump and Bessent want a roaring bull market, but before that, they want to throw out the impatient and then, get the market going. So at the a chance in the market, I would not listen to have a 2-year bear market, 3-year market, 5-year bear market, however big and mighty that guy may be or that girl be. I have seen by experience. I have shown you here through this graph. And have a look at it again, and then you will understand why in March is the time to be accumulating rather than getting out. Many people are getting out of the market, so I don't know. I think they have been very impatient. I think finally the market will show its colors. It's just a matter of time. Today is a free day for my subscribers on Telegram, where I show my trades on real-time basis. I continue to be bullish, and I will do, not very aggressive, but I will go into select stocks and the Nifty and the Bank Nifty, and I will buy on all declines today. Let's hope that things work out. And whatever you do today, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining.